Hi, welcome to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. It's nice to have you here. This is going to be a general love reading for the sign of Taurus for the month of February 2020. For this reading, I'll be using the Easy Tarot. I'll be doing a Celtic cross for this reading, and then later I'm going to be pulling a card from the Botanical Inspirations Oracle deck. So the thing about this deck is that I hope that the card that I pull out from this deck will pertain to the love reading. Otherwise, it is you can consider it as an additional guidance or advice for your own personal growth. Okay, so let's set that aside. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. What I usually do is I'm going to be shuffling the cards on camera. You're more than welcome to stay. Otherwise, you can skip ahead. I will provide the timestamps in the description box below. Okay, so I'll see you there. Let me see if there's anything I want to say. Oh yeah, so now we're on the 7th day of the Chinese New Year. So happy Ri Day, which is because in the Chinese culture today is everyone's birthday. So happy birthday to you. And I also want to take this opportunity to wish all of you a happy Chinese New Year. 恭喜发财，恭喜发财. I wish you all the prosperity. I wish you health, wealth, love, abundance, and many blessings for you for the year of the rats. Okay. So now, universe, let us see what are the messages you have for Taurus when it comes to their romantic love life for the month of February 2020. So this is you, or this is your energy. This is what's blocking you. This is the Tower. So okay, let's see what's let's pull the rest of the cards first. This is your past, the Eight of Swords. This is what's in your near future, what's coming for you, the Hierophant. This is your conscious mind, or what you know to be true. Okay, so it can also refer to your aim or your goal at the time. So Nine of Swords, this is in your subconscious mind, something that you may not know or you may not realize yet, or it's something that or it can relate to something on how you feel deep down inside you. Okay, and this is your advice, the Knight of Swords. This is your environment, the Ace of Swords. Hopes and fears, the Ten of Swords, and outcome, the Queen of Swords. Bottom of the deck we have the Eight of Cups. Okay, so this reading is perhaps more about you having to let go of something that you've been putting in a lot of effort in. Eight of Cups usually means these cups are all the emotions and all the efforts you've put into something. Okay, it can be you put your love and care to someone else, or it can be more about the fears and the uncertainty, the insecurity that you keep on putting onto yourself. Okay, so whatever this thing is, whatever is your Eight of Cups here, okay, whatever it is that you've been putting in, putting the emotions into, okay, it's time to let go, because you're not seeing the reciprocation, you're not seeing the results, you're not seeing the reward from what it is that you've put yourself into. Okay, it can also be referring to, let's say, you've been so scared, you've been giving yourself so much insecurity, you've been giving yourself so much uncertainty, and it's holding you back, it keeps getting you stuck. That is also, that can also be read as the Eight of Cups here. So all those uncertainties and all those things that has been holding you back, okay, let it go. Okay, that's what the Eight of Cups is. So right now the thing is that I think you have not gone over that, you've not broken yourself out from this Eight of Cups energy yet because of the Tower here. This is what is blocking you right now. The Tower, whatever the Tower is, whatever the thing is, the Tower usually means the breaking down of something that's not real. Okay, anything that is built on false foundations, anything that is not meant for you, has to be broken down by the Tower. Okay, and whatever this thing is, it's blocking you from moving forward, because the Chariot is about you moving forward, because you already know what you want, you know where your aim is. Okay, so there's something here that's blocking you. In the past we have Eight of Swords. So there's something that you're not seeing in your situation, or you refuse to see. You rather stay in this energy. Okay, and you know that deep down you need to break out from this Eight of Cups and Eight of Swords here. Okay, you may find it difficult. It's very difficult. Even if you say, okay, I'm not sure where this relationship is going right now. So you keep what's the word? You keep putting on that pressure to yourself. At the same time, you know it's not right. It's kind of like, you're in this limbo state. If I let go, everything is going to go to shits. Okay, so Nine of Swords here is more like giving yourself unnecessary stress. Okay, but deep down you crave to be free from all this crap, from all this thing. You want to be at a place where I don't have to deal with all this nonsense. I don't have to deal with this shit anymore. I just don't. Okay, this reading can definitely resonate if you're single or if you're not. Okay, let's say, for example, if you are in a relationship and you know for some reason the relationship is not working anymore, but at the same time you're so afraid of letting go of that person, you're so afraid of letting go of that relationship. Okay, maybe for some of you, you really want to be single again. Maybe for some of you, you want to be independent. Otherwise, if it is more about you are giving yourself unnecessary stress because there's nothing going on, you see. So it's more like you keep telling yourself, oh, what if she's cheating on me? What if he's cheating on me? What if they're doing something behind my back? No, these are the kind of emotions that you're giving yourself. You are, what's the word? There's a word for it, I can't remember. These are the emotions that you are giving yourself, and it's not even like there's facts or there's anything truthful to back you up on it, because everything is just how you feel about the situation. And you are just giving yourself a lot of stress. A lot of uncertainty, insecurity stems from yourself. You chose to be the victim. You chose. Okay? But yeah, so like I said, it could be, maybe there really is nothing wrong. It's just that you keep on harping on it. Okay? When deep down you want to be free from all this nonsense. Okay? It can be, okay, let's say even if you're single, let's say, maybe people all around you, people are stressing you out. It's the Chinese New Year. All the relatives are asking, when are you going to get married? And you are already invested. Yes, okay, that was the word I was looking for. You are already invested in you know it's coming. You know they're going to keep on pressuring you on finding a person for yourself, when deep down you want to be this. You want to be single. I don't need a person. I'm very happy being single. Okay, it can be like this. Okay, so in your near future we have the Hierophant, which I want to clarify. So let's put this aside. I'm gonna use the rest of the deck to clarify. So let's see what's the Hierophant here. Okay, but I want to see what the Tower is about. What's this thing that's supposed to break first? So universe, please clarify the Tower, please. Let's clarify the Tower. Oops. Okay, please clarify the Tower. Please clarify the Tower. Yeah, so it is like what I said. So you have to let all of this go in order to find your Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups normally means that being fulfilled again, being wanting to be happy and fulfilled again is the start. The Ace is always the start of something. So the Cups here would mean it's more about your happiness, your emotions, your feelings. You don't want to feel this way. No, not anymore. Okay? I don't want to feel this way. Not anymore. I want to be free from all this nonsense crap. Okay? So tell me about the Hierophant. Please tell me about the Hierophant. Please clarify the Hierophant. The World. Okay, good. Give me one more. Okay, before that I want to see the Knight of Swords first. So what's the Knight of Swords about? Because from how I look at it, there's something coming in for you, but I don't know what this is. I mean, this is the advice, but my readings, I do consider how the court cards face each other, and right, especially when there's humans involved. And right here, it's very obvious something is coming for you, but I don't know what. But let's see this as an advice first. Let's clarify this Knight of Swords. Okay. Tell me more about the Knight of Swords. Okay. So there looks like there is an impending argument coming. There is someone that's gonna come in out of probably out of nowhere because of the Tower here, because the Tower can sometimes either it comes from within you, where you break out from an old belief, or it can be something external. Normally the Tower happens is when sometimes we ignore something too much, and the longer the more we prolong the problem, the more the problem becomes bigger. So it expands, and up to a certain point it's going to explode. That's the Tower. Okay, so here I can see that there is some sort of an argument coming from this and this and this. Okay, and it's I want to say something about home, but at the same time I feel this is more about boundaries. It's more about having a proper system. I mean, okay, applying it to a love reading is more like the boundaries between you and your person. Perhaps there's something about your person, let's say your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your husband, your wife, they're doing something that you don't like, that you're not very happy with, which will explain these cards here. Okay, but because you're not telling that person, so it will come to a stage where you will suddenly explode. You will suddenly lose your temper. Okay, So for some of you, this can definitely be about a marriage because of the Hierophant here. But I don't want to lock it down to married couple only. Let's just talk about relationships or something more general, which can be more towards boundaries. Boundaries between a husband and wife, boundaries between a boyfriend and girlfriend. Okay? Boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, husband. Okay? I think it's more like coming to terms. There is, okay, now I feel it. It's more about you and your person having to talk about and discuss certain things that's not working in the relationship. But it's more because of how that you invested too much in this kind of feeling that is going to trigger this thing. Okay, which explain this, and explain this, with the Knight of Swords here coming in very fast. Okay, it's very likely it's gonna come out of nowhere because of the Tower here. Okay, but let's say if it is meant to be discussed, then just discuss it, just talk about it. Okay, I'm not saying you should just go dive in and just suddenly lose your temper. Try to maybe try in a more diplomatic way. Okay, try and be more flexible. In other words, try to see from the other person's shoe if possible. Okay, there's Two of Wands to me is more about there's no certain plan yet. Of course, this person is planning. The Two of Wands is always about planning, but the plan is not certain yet. It's more like let's talk about doing this project. Okay, what is this project? What is the aim of this project? What's the mission? What's the vision? How many people are we gonna have? Okay, so when are we gonna start? Okay, so it's more about the discussing stage, and there's nothing substantial yet. So this is more about having negotiations. Okay, so seems like this is just, so there is a clarity, there will be something that will come to light. Or there is more like being truthful with your person. Lay it all out. Ace of Swords is cutting all bullshit. Okay? So let's say you are single. Then it's more about you having to find that answer within yourself on how you don't want to feel this way again. Okay? Hopes and fears, we have the Ten of Swords. So I don't want to be backstabbed. I don't want to feel this way. Okay, I hope that maybe for some of you, you already know that this thing is coming because you're already near that stage, that exploding stage. You're close to losing your temper. Okay, but remember, the beauty about Ten of Swords is, because this is the last pip cup meaning to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So after 10, then we go back to 1, correct? So after the Ten of Swords, that's why the Ten of Swords always has normal our Rider-Waite system decks. They usually have a person being stabbed by 10 swords, but there's always a sunrise behind them. Because this indicates that after this, no matter how painful it is, no matter how horrible the situation is, there's always a new chapter coming after this pain, after the closing of this chapter. Okay, it's like, you know the word silver lining, something like that. Every cloud has a silver lining. Yeah. Okay, it probably is something that you have to go through, but know that it will not last long. No storms last forever. Okay, so there's a lot of communication here, a lot of things that need to be said to your person. Otherwise, it's more about being truthful with yourself. Okay, so now I'm going to pull one card from this oracle deck. Okay, wait, hang on, okay, so let's see. So universe, please can you please give me one advice here from this deck to Taurus? What are the messages you have for Taurus for February 2020? So universe, give me one message from this deck for Taurus, please. What messages from this deck you have for Taurus? Sweet William. Sweet William. Small has form and aspect bright, like that sweet flower that yields great joy, delight. Okay, this has a very, very positive message to it, but let me double check and see so that I can make sure that there's nothing missing. Oh, I choked myself. The most attractive thing you can put on each day is your smile. Your smile will attract more positive energy from others around you. Be the reason someone smiles today. Okay, so this is especially for those of you who are putting yourself in this sort of this energy where you're just giving yourself unnecessary stress because you're overthinking. It could be you're overthinking things. It could be maybe due to past hurts that have caused you to be in this energy where you're always thinking what's the worst thing that's gonna come. Okay, maybe you yourself are really tired of it, you know, so try to radiate that positivity. For those of you who where this argument may come in, try to soften the blow. Okay, so try not to lose your temper. Even if you want to straighten things out with the other person, you can do so. You don't have to lose your temper, because the moment when we're angry, we tend to say things that we don't mean, and that's just going to make things worse. So try to calm yourself down, try to soften the blow. So try to radiate the positive energy from within yourself and not from this kind of low vibrating energy. Okay, so I think that's all. I'm just going to stop this reading right here. So Taurus, I hope that you'll be able to break out from this low vibrating energy, because it's going to lead you, it's kind of like, you know, there's something inside you that's going to explode. Maybe you want to say things that to your person, but at the same time, if you do, it may make things worse. So try before you do so. Okay, I'm not saying you shouldn't. Okay, to have this kind of energy, it must have been that you have been keeping this for too long. Okay, so try to release that stress, try to release this energy where you feel like you have no power. Okay, once you release that, okay, then try to embody the energy of the Nine of Pentacles. So normally this would mean you can do whatever you want. The Nine of Pentacles is a very independent card. I do what I want because I have the authority. Okay, then you radiate from a very positive energy. You smile, even though no matter how sad it is, just smile to yourself. Think of a joke and make yourself laugh. Okay, that way when it's time to talk about this thing to your person, at the very least it doesn't go to this, or something more drastic to this. Okay, so I hope this reading helps. I hope this resonates. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Bye.